1.1.2 Tribal Knowledge. Tribal knowledge is a colloquial term coalesced by us, UX/UI designers, as we commence the application design process by interviewing key personnel with mission-critical business logic and process knowledge. For legacy application systems, we quickly realize the printed documentation is obsolete. It simply does not reflect the current business logic of the implemented web application. This is not necessarily the fault of any individual or group, because all state agencies are under both federal and state legislative mandates. And when a new federal or state mandate is implemented and coming down our pipeline, the business team is granted only so much time to execute these mandates. Detailed application documentation is usually not the top priority. Bring online the dedicated web application for internal business automation or external-facing clientele usage is usually the sole requisite to fulfill for now. Thus, with mission-critical knowledge vested in actual human personnel, that acumen and expertise are retained solely by memory within a specific person. Thus, islands of knowledge and expertise is now predominant, since each person with such skill sets are now encapsulated within an island, if you will, not physically connected to any other expertise resource. There is also time sensitivity of knowledge. If it is not optimally shared from these tribal knowledge personnel, then it quickly becomes obsolete. So when it is ultimately shared, it no longer applies to the pressing solution. Hence, the relevancy of documented information is now superseded. Therefore, tribal knowledge, that is, key knowledge retained solely within a personnel, coalesce mission-critical overall information into segregated stakeholder groups or subgroups. With the fast-paced evolution of this information process, it is temporal, volatile, and quickly makes all documentation obsolete. Fortunately, it is not all doom and gloom. You can flip tribal knowledge to your design creation advantage, since we know written documentation can be volatile and obsolete. Hence, the best time to engage in any web application reengineering or convert raw business manual procedure into a business automation process is to actively interview the tribal knowledge personnel with such business logic expertise. No need for sole reliance on application documentation. So, in essence, anytime is a good time to start this UX/UI design process, so long as the tribal knowledge personnel still resides in the agency, department, or targeted group. If that tribal knowledge personnel is no longer here, that's when the real headache starts.